What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Danique, and yo, definitely want to subscribe because we get lit over here, period. There's dogs outside right now. My balcony door is open and there's dogs barking and the mailman's outside slamming mailboxes, so try to ignore the background noise. I'm sorry, but yeah. But as promised, I know I promised this video next after my first video from like coming back from like my little hiatus, but obviously the vlog was first. But here we are, we're here, and I got more videos lined up for y'all. I'm super excited. I'm trying to be back consistent because I need to be. These dogs are gonna get on my nerves. Also, I'm drinking some wine. I just bought. Promise y'all a video answering OnlyFans questions because I get a lot of DMs, emails, everything, and I'm not able to respond to everybody because it's practically impossible. But before I answer the questions that I find in my DM and my emails, because I'm just going to go through my DMs and like search OnlyFans and see what pops up, like, and then go to my email, do the same thing, see what questions pop up and answer those. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try to answer the most popular questions. These dogs are going to be so annoying. I'm so sorry. If I close my balcony door, it won't be as loud. Hold on. I can still hear them. I'm sorry, y'all have to deal with the dog barking outside. Yeah, but before I even start going through my emails and messages, I do want to like just get like 3 things out the way, like that I see all the time. First of all, I did a video about a Telegram group. This had to be over a year ago at this point. The Telegram group is not a thing anymore. People don't, I guess people don't see how old the video is, or they just assume it's still up and running. It's not. So if you're messaging me about the Telegram group and I didn't respond, it's because the Telegram group isn't a thing anymore, or I probably didn't see your message, whatever. The Telegram group is not a thing. 2, I don't do promo on OnlyFans anymore, and people always offer like, well, I could pay, but it just got to be too much because everybody was coming from my videos and seeing that I did promo, and that then I was doing promo like every day, and my fans don't want to see other people on my OnlyFans that often. They want to see me. That's what they're coming there for. So I just stopped doing promo altogether for that reason. Also, I had an old email, I forget what the email even was, that I was taking questions through. I don't use that email anymore. Y'all can DM me on Instagram. I don't see it because it goes to my hidden messages, and then some of them they don't even go to my hidden messages, they go to my hidden message request, so I don't see them, and if I do see them, it'll be like weeks later, so it's kind of hard for me to like respond, and if I do, I don't want to respond like, you know, a month later. You can still try to or like leave a comment on a picture. That usually works. If someone tells me, if like leaves me a comment on my picture and be like, check your messages, and sometimes, most of the time I check my comments, sometimes not so much if I post a picture and I get too much comments, but most of the time I do check my comments. So if you'll comment on a picture and say like, check my messages, I'll usually check my messages. Okay, that was long, but those are like the 3 things I needed to get out the way off the back. No Telegram group, I don't do promo, and don't email me. Also, I think my background's kind of messy. It always is, just don't mind it. So let's go through these messages. I'm gonna answer this one because I get a lot of questions about this, which I don't know why, because okay, they asked me, do I have any tips on like faceless content, which is, you know, you not showing your face but, you know, making content. Will that be successful? I get a lot of questions like this, and I don't know why, because my content isn't like faceless, like everyone knows it's Danique. But I get more people, some people want to be private about what they post, and to me, I feel like you could be successful and not show your face on OnlyFans. I know a lot of girls that do it. They wear like cute ski masks, like a pink ski mask, and just show their body and make their content, and they're good. I know girls that do even like a disguise and make content, like they wear a wig, do their makeup, you know, somewhere to where they're not like recognizable to their normal appearance, and they do content that way. I think you could be successful and make content like that, but I don't know, I don't want to say that sounds like bad. I don't know how to put it, but if you're gonna do that, you just got to make some A1 content, because if they're not, you know, people who subscribe to OnlyFans are girls that they like can fantasize themselves with, or like, I don't know how to put it without sounding like, but you know what I mean, like they like fantasize about this person. So if you don't have to show a face, you gotta make some pretty good fucking content to distract them from that like fantasy. But like I said, again, it can be successful, and I don't do faceless content like I said, but I get that question a lot. I feel like if you want to, you can do it. Oh, and also I wanted to mention, I don't, because this email mentioned mentorship, and I get that question a lot too. I can't be everyone's mentor because I wouldn't have time for like my own content. I feel like eventually if I like retired from OnlyFans, like then I would have time to do that. But as of right now, like I still want to make my own content because it is my main source of income. So I don't have time to be other people's mentor at the moment. So no, I don't do that. I get that question a lot. Okay, that email also mentioned like what I thought about like feet content. I feel like that could be successful. A lot of men have feet fetish, foot fetish, whatever. But again, you gotta go crazy with it. Like stick your feet in something. Like you just gotta go crazy. But I feel like you could be successful with that. I know there is like a large market for that because a lot of girls who don't want to, you know, show their body or do XX content on OnlyFans, they do feet content. But just go crazy with it. Do something crazy. Okay, then I got questions about promoting your content. I have a whole video on how to promote content. It's a little outdated because some of the things in there like aren't a thing now. Like y'all remember Twitter used to have like basically like stories and information about that on the video I did, but like everything else applies. Like Reddit is really good. Twitter I feel like is #1, and Instagram you have to be careful with because they'll flag your content. Like they flag some of my content now. I kind of know what to and what to not post, and most of the time if they do flag my content on Instagram, I'll put in a request for them to review it and it'll be fine. But you still have to be very careful on what you post on Instagram because you don't want your account to get deleted. It's crazy to me because all these, maybe because I'm a bigger girl, and like when I wear something like a 2-piece, it's not gonna look the same as it do on somebody skinny. So, you know, more is gonna be out. So I don't know if that's why my content get flags a lot. Cause I know there's like influencers who post damn near nude on Instagram and their account still up, but I get flagged for posting a little cheek. But I digress. I don't know. But yeah, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. If you want to do Reddit, you just have to find a subreddit that fits your niche. I mentioned that in this video. Go on my OnlyFans playlist and y'all see the whole video and I'll explain that. But basically I'll paraphrase. With Reddit, you just go to a subreddit that fits your niche. So I'm like a larger black woman. So, you know, ebony, BBW. I hate that term, but if you want to promote yourself, you're gonna have to do it. And then you post to those subreddits, and yeah. So if you're like a skinny blonde, you know, whatever you are, just describe yourself basically and you'll find a subreddit that fits you. And then Twitter, they are getting more, well, it's not strict, but like some material will have like a warning over it now, but still you're free to post whatever you want on Twitter basically. And I feel like still, even though I don't post on Twitter as much anymore, I still feel like that's the best way to promote your content because you're able to post like real life clips of what you might post on you know, your OnlyFans, like a shorter clip of what you'll post on your OnlyFans. So I still feel like that's the best way, even though for me right now Instagram has been kind of better for me as far as promoting my content. I don't know why, but if you're like an XX content creator and you want to post like a clip of what you're doing on your OnlyFans, Twitter is the best route to go. Taxes, I get a lot of questions about taxes. That's a whole other thing because you never know. A lot of things comes into play with taxes, y'all. Like it's not just about how much you make on OnlyFans. You have another job, that comes into play, like expenses. There's so much more than just like what you make on OnlyFans. So like even if I told y'all what I pay back, it's not gonna be the same as y'all. It makes, you know, like I said, you have another job, your expenses, how much you actually made on OnlyFans that year. A lot of things come into play. For me, I pay thousands back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say how much, but it's a good bit. So definitely save some money. If it's not worth it to you, then don't do it. Some people, if you're not making enough to where you could pay some bills, save like in your normal savings account, and then save for taxes, you shouldn't be doing it. Well, that sounds harsh, but honestly, that's the truth. Like, if it's not worth it, you shouldn't be putting yourself out there if it's not worth it. Like monetarily, I can't say nothing. I swear to God, when I get on camera, it's like my mind goes like I know the word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, if it's not worth it, you shouldn't be doing it, to be honest. Because what's the point of putting yourself out there like that if it's not benefiting you in any type of way? If you want to start and you see yourself like progressing, you know, slowly in the future or whatever, then yeah, definitely do it. Like, if you think like in the future, in the near future, it could be a good money situation for you, then yeah. But if you've been doing it for half a year and you don't see it progressing, I feel like it's not worth it, because all the money you make, you have to pay back in taxes. But yeah, taxes is a motherfucker, but you gotta pay them. Someone asked about shout outs on Twitter too. I don't really do that either. I'm not as active on Twitter anymore. Even I have like, I have a lot of followers now on Twitter, but I'm not even that active. I used to post pictures down there every day on Twitter, but I don't anymore. It's just, as my Instagram started picking up, I noticed that Instagram gets me more like OnlyFans followers, but it's just easier to get followers on Twitter than it is Instagram. So before, that was like my main promotion thing, but now that I'm actually gaining followers on Instagram has been the main source of my followers. But I never really did promo on Twitter at all. I'm not really that active on there, even though I do have a lot of followers, and I probably could make that like an income potentially to like promote people on there. I haven't really thought about it, because it would involve me like being active on Twitter again, more active, because I am on there, just not as active. I have so many other things to focus on right now. TikTok is like my thing right now, so I'm kind of just focusing on other stuff. Even though Twitter will always have my heart. Twitter is like my first platform I like reached a lot of followers on. Like, I remember being in high school and having like 30,000, and people thought like I bought my followers on TikTok. I said TikTok, on Twitter. Yeah, I remember being in high school, people thought about my followers on Twitter because I had so many, and no, it was just all me. Like, I was active on Twitter back in the day. Like, Twitter's gonna always have my heart, but you know, I don't know, a lot of people are on here are just asking to talk to me like directly and ask me questions. Like, I just had someone ask me about, want to like video chat to ask me things. I don't know, I feel like that's something I have to offer in the future, because I get so many questions. I do want to help people. That's why I make these videos, because I genuinely do want to help y'all. Like, I'm a true feminist. I think you should be able to make money any way you want to and not be shamed by it, but it's just hard to help everybody. That's why I try to make these videos, and I know y'all still have questions after watching the videos, but I try my best to answer everything. And I don't know, so I think I'm gonna end a video here. I did answer a lot of things. I know I left a lot of things unsaid, but like I said, I have a whole OnlyFans playlist. Let me see what's on that playlist. If y'all want to know something specifically, I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me see what is on the playlist, so I could let y'all know what y'all can potentially, what videos y'all might be able to go to find advice. So I have a video on how to gain a bunch of likes on your OnlyFans, which likes, if you have a lot of likes, people are gonna be like, oh, she's super active, it's good content. So I have a video on that. How to get fans guaranteed, I have a video on that. How to be successful on OnlyFans, I have a video on that. I have a video on exposing my OnlyFans, what I post on OnlyFans. That's probably a little bit different than what I post now, because this video is from 2021. That's crazy. So that video is a little bit different. I might do another exposing my OnlyFans video so y'all can see what I post for free, so you don't have to pay for it and see. And that way y'all can get ideas what to post on y'all's OnlyFans. I'm gonna have 2 videos on OnlyFans tips, part 1 and part 2. A video on how to promote your OnlyFans. I have a video on how to gain thousands. Oh, I have a video on how I made thousands on OnlyFans without getting naked. That's a good video to watch. I think most of it should still be relevant. Like I said, some of these videos are older. This is from 2021 as well, but a lot of it should still apply. I have a video on how to get tips on OnlyFans. Might need to, some of these I do need to update, I'm not gonna lie. Then I have a day in the life of an OnlyFans girl, which shows you what I do on a daily basis, like creating content and stuff. So let me know in the comments if y'all want me to update any of these videos, or if y'all have a specific video y'all want me to like gear towards and do and dive deep in, and I'll do that. But yeah, that was an updated OnlyFans Q&A, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.